What's good? It's your boy Jerome, aka J Got Body, here with free fitness tips to help you reach your fitness goals. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how stress might be derailing your progress. Now, obviously, in this day and age, we're dealing with, social media pressures. We're dealing with, a lot of things that kind of overwhelm us to meet a certain standard. We're dealing with a lot of different things. We're dealing with school, we're dealing with work, we're dealing with kids, we're dealing with wives, we're dealing with husbands. A lot of stuff that's stressing us out. Alright, now, basically, what could be preventing you, like I said, from actually seeing progress by utilizing a keto diet is the excess stress. The reason being is because stress will trigger a hormone in your body called cortisol. Alright, now cortisol is literally like the devil of hormones because it's here to destroy. Alright, so now what cortisol actually does, it'll send blood flow to your arms, it'll send blood flow to your legs to basically protect you. So let's say you're running from a lion, you're going to need the blood flowing to your legs to run from that lion. Or if you're ready to square up and fight that lion, you're going to need blood flow to your upper body. I don't recommend fighting a lion. But that's basically how it works. Now, in theory, that might sound like a good thing. You're going to be able to lift more weights. You're probably going to be able to burn more fat because your workouts will be more intense. But that's not the reality. What actually makes cortisol so destructive is the fact that now your digestive tract becomes compromised. These people with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, right? That's just an effect. The general cause of those ailments is high cortisol, because that high cortisol now is causing the digestive compromise. It's making your digestive system become compromised, causing your body to now, do a whole bunch of things like, become constipated. You get diarrhea, all these issues. Now, as it pertains to actually following keto to burn fat and why it's so troubling is because what happens is now your body's in a state where it requires quick energy, right? And it's not going to get that energy from food because you're not absorbing anything, you're not digesting anything, right? So what it's going to do, it's going to take from your muscles, all right? So it's going to convert your muscle tissues into sugar, right, to give you energy. So that's actually called gluconeogenesis. Gluco meaning sugar, neo meaning new, and then genesis meaning the regeneration of. So it's going to be the conversion of your muscles to sugar, all right, raising insulin because now your blood sugars are high again, and storing belly fat. So now you're going to store fat, but then the worst thing about it when it's because of high stress is now you're going to lose muscles. So now you're going to have no legs, no butt, all gut. All right, you've seen those body types before. You might have one right now, and I'm telling you the way to get rid of that is to now lower cortisol. All right, because keto is not going to work with high stress, because keto's basically a diet that's supposed to help lower blood sugar and lower insulin. That's why it works. But if your psychological stress or environmental stress is raising up your blood sugars, now you're not going to lose any fat because you still have the high blood sugars, you still have the high insulin. All right, so I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you with lowering your cortisol levels. First thing I always recommend is doing some kind of meditation. All right, you can do it however you feel like doing it. Personally, what I do, I'll meditate on a Bible verse. All right, like I'll grab whatever verse and that I'm inspired by, and I'll sit down for like 10 minutes just repeating the verse to myself, 20 minutes sometimes, up to even 30 minutes if I have the time. And that actually is going to lower cortisol, right? So you're not going to be stressed. Like, I love doing it, especially after workouts too, because obviously when you work out, you're raising up cortisol, and that's a good way to bring it back down. All right, and there is a verse that says, those who stay on the Lord will be in perfect peace. So, I want to have perfect peace, right? So I'm going to meditate on a Bible verse to stay on the Lord. Amen. All right, so I like to do that. Another thing you could also do is have like a heavy textbook and put it on your stomach, and then breathe out and then breathe in. All right, what that's going to do is going to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which keeps you relaxed. Because if you notice when you're stressed, when cortisol is high, you breathe through your chest like that, right? Maybe I'm exaggerating, obviously, but you're gonna start doing like shallow breaths, okay? So when you deep breathe now, it tricks your body into thinking you're not stressed, so your physiology will actually own that and you will be calm, collect, no matter what's going on around you, all right? Because again, it's not about the stressful situation, it's about how your body responds to said situation, all right? The third thing I recommend now is writing down your goals like they already exist, all right? You might be struggling right now to lose weight, okay? Let's say maybe you're 200 pounds and you want to be 170. What I advise you to do is to write down, I'm 170 pounds at my healthiest weight. You know, I am 170 and vibrant and healthy. Or maybe you want to get to 150, writing down, I'm 150, no matter where you are. If you're 230 pounds today and you want to be 150, you need to write it down as if it's already occurred. Because then at a subconscious level, your body's not going to know what's reality. You might look in the mirror and be like, okay, well, I don't see 150, I see 250 right now, right? But the great thing is, your body's going to start forcing you into taking actions that are in line with a 150-pound person because of the programming you're giving yourself, right? You know, there's a verse in Romans, one of my favorite verses. Paul said, we don't focus on the unseen. We don't focus on the seen because the seen things are temporary meaning, right? But the unseen, we focus on the unseen because the unseen, which is in the spirit, is permanent, right? It's forever. So whatever goal you have that you want to accomplish, that's literally in the spiritual realm, which is permanent. We're creating new forms of things every single day. You've seen a house built, you've seen a new building built, new condos, new cars. You've seen it all, right? Everything starts in the spiritual and then it becomes material in the physical. All right, so that's a really, really good way to lower your stress levels. All right, now, if you find this video well, make sure to hit the like button, all right? Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel, all right? This way we can spread the message of good health and fitness, all right? Peace.
Hey, shine like gold. They don't want story, man, they want the soundbite. I'm like, no, look around like they see you on the mountain, they don't see you on the climb. Right, me and all of mine in the power line. Look at this and what you find. Right,
shimmer, lights, flicker.